We're going to go over loading rope with the Ronin lift. First I want to talk about the rope end here. You don't want any shrink wrap tubing or tape or the markers on the rope here. Any of that you want to remove and have a bare rope here. Those can also jam the system when loading rope. Another thing is that you want to have clean burn ends on both sides of the rope before loading it into the system. You don't want any rope to be fraying out because of the tolerances of the system. When it gets to the end, it can suck it back up and it can jam the system and you'll have to send it in for servicing. So first things you want to do is you want to turn the tensioner knob clockwise until the lever arm bottoms out onto the main housing. Once the lever arm has bottomed out on the main housing, you're going to want to insert the rope through the top of the system here. And you're going to want to push it in as far as it'll go manually, and then you're going to want to tap the trigger. Now, one important thing to note when loading rope is you always want to tap the trigger, never hold the thumb wheel down. It could damage or burn your rope. And as you are loading the rope, you want to grab about 2 inches above the inlet hole here and tap the trigger, and the rope will start to feed through. And you want to grab every 2 inches and tap, and grab 2 inches and tap. And you want to continue to do this until the rope no longer feeds into the system. Once the rope has stopped feeding into the system, you want to turn the knob counterclockwise, and as you turn the knob counterclockwise, you want to tap the trigger and watch for the rope to suck through the system. Once the rope starts feeding through the system, you want to look through the inlet hole for the rope to come out. When looking through the inlet hole, there's a cam on the top side here. Sometimes the rope pitches behind the cam, and you may have to reach your finger down just to jar it out from behind it. If the rope pitches behind the cam, do not continue to feed rope through the system, as you could damage it and it'd have to be returned for servicing. Once you've released it from possible pitching behind the cam, hold the brake open and tap the trigger for the rope to come out. Rope loading with the Ronin lift.